Alright, today I got a 92 Geo Metro LSI convertible. Regular watchers of this channel will know that that's the engine that I had fully rebuilt and got about 4,000 miles on her so far. She's going good. But the brakes are acting up. It's a little bit of a low pedal and a little bit difficult to press, almost like one of the circuits isn't working or leaking, but upon inspection I find that the brake fluid reservoir seems to be still full. So I'm just going to pull each wheel off and look what's going on. Maybe just the adjusters are stuck in the back or something. So I'm just going to pull them off one by one and take a look, see what condition everything's in. Okay, so then we're on the front left, and I could see it's only partially contacting here. It's a little rusty here, and on the back it's glazed where it's hitting, and then there's some rust on the rotor there. There's plenty of life left in the pads on both sides, so I think either this caliper is seized, or is it at the very least a little stuck. I have a feeling, because the way this is not contacting the whole area here, it looks like it's just riding along, not really necessarily helping on the braking. So I'm going to pry this open and see if I can get that thing to move, if it does move, or if it, to verify if it's free or not. Okay, so I didn't have much luck prying, so I'm just going to try to take that caliper off and just see what it looks like. I'm going to get a clamp and see if that thing moves back at all. Alright, let's see if this caliper piston will go back in. Oh yeah, she's free. I'm just going to cycle it all the way back in there just so it freeze it up as much as possible. That's fine. Set that out of the way for a minute, and I'm going to check the pins here. It says little pins that move in and out. Let's see where I'm pointing here. There we go. That one's fine. Let's just take a look at it. That one's fine. It's greased still. There we go. This one, semi rusty and getting dry. It looks like clay. So I'm gonna clean out the pin, clean out the bore, and I'll bring you back. All right, got you back. I put a little grease on that pin there, and we'll get the dust seal back in there and ready to do some more. Okay, I got the pin, got some new grease on there, and we'll reinstall that. It wants to push because I got a little much grease in there, so until the grease really makes its way out, that thing's going to want to spring on me. Shouldn't have put quite that much grease, I guess. I'll get that, bring you back. Now, because I got a little glazing here where it's not, and other areas where it's rusty and wasn't quite hitting properly, I'm going to try to take some of that glaze off just with the flap wheel disc, just to ever so slightly polish that and get rid of some of this rust, so maybe once this brake starts grabbing again, where it's rusty, it won't just eat up the little pads there. It'll hopefully act like a normal brake instead of just eating them alive. Alright, over here on the passenger side front, I can look in the pads there and I can see the notches, so we're good. We got plenty of pad left on both sides. I'm just going to take these off, make sure those pins are good, and do the same thing. Take a little bit of this glazing off. This one is kind of like the other one, where it's got a little rust on the outside and it's not really hidden like it should. So I'm going to just sand that a little bit with the flap wheel just to take some of the rust off, and I really don't feel like replacing these today. They're working, just something is weak with the system. I just have to figure out what it is. Okay, testing the pins on these ones. Nice and free to move. I'm not even going to disturb them. Let's see if this piston wants to go back in. Yes, you should do it right in the center, but this one isn't big enough to reach all the way. This one might be stuck a little bit. Let's get a different grab on here. Nope, she's moving. It just goes crooked every time I do it. Passenger side rear. This one here looks decent. Still got plenty of space here. And then here I'm just going to pull these cups back and see if I've got any fluid. None on that side. See if I got any leaks starting. Nope. We're good. Alright, now I'm at the right side, driver's side, rear. And definitely a leak there. Let me zoom you in. It's not running out, but it's absolutely I don't know if you can see it. It's wet in there. So this one's starting to leak. Let's see if the other side's leaking too. Yep. So I got to replace that wheel cylinder for sure.